Hello everyone in the UTech Pixel channel. So there are just a few days to the release of Nebula on Steam. I'm testing heavily the game. I don't know how many times already went through this game. So the gameplay is about 15 to 20 hours long with the grinding for the achievements. Maybe a little bit more than 20 hours, but it's quite fun. So I will show you what is the current status of the game. It's the version 1.017 beta version. For the moment I have 31 weapons implemented in the game, so there are 6 additional unlocked weapons on the start, and then 8 hidden weapons. Then there are going to be 5 hidden achievements and bonuses, and 2 additional skills to be upgraded in the hangar. As far as the buffs are concerned, there are 4 new buffs, temporary buffs, and 2 power-ups. Plus, for the spaceships, a part of the 5 spaceships that you know already very well, there are 4 additional to be picked up at the very beginning and the 4 hidden. And with the maps, like you see, the maps, nothing changed. The 2 first, the same maps, and then while beating those 2 first missions, you will unlock another 2, and then another and another. So that's how it looks. It's not the biggest game ever, but it's quite fun actually. So what I was doing recently for a game is actually I was focusing on adding some improvements in terms of some features that the players has requested for. So for example, some toggles for the removing the camera shake, removing the text damage text feedback. It might actually improve some performance on some of the computers. And then I implemented also one toggle option to allow for the main weapon to auto-aim. It's because I started to think while reading the comments on the forums and so on that some of the players, they actually might not be able to play with both hands due to some other reasons, like they might have a hand in the injured or something like this. So I decided that I will give this option so that they can play with just one hand. It will become full auto aiming for all of the weapons, and then you can use just one stick or the arrows on the keyboard just to play. So that's for those players. Then there are some small improvements into the user input system. It's that right now we can go back to the, for example, one screen up with escape, and same here, escape. So that's just to make it more convenient for the players to move around the UI, and the same things apply to gamepad. Sorry. So now it's a B button implemented that you can use just to go back to the previous screen. And those were the things requested by the players and implemented right now in the game. And now I wanted also to talk about marketing process that I implemented for the game, because I didn't think that's going to be that hard, and actually it's harder than the development of the game itself. And I spent quite a lot of time. I think I posted some things on the internet that were really popular to read for the other people. So I spent a good few months, around 6 almost months, advertising this game in the different ways, like social media, doing small videos on the YouTube, but not that many actually, and using Twitter and so on, and using Reddit, with the not so much success actually. So I have decided that in the end of December I started to collect some emails and asking people for some advices, and I started to reach the YouTube content creators and other content creators around the internet with the emails asking them if they would like to play the game, and I started to forward emails with the keys to the beta version early this year, and actually it has a significant impact. I mean, without the help of the influencers around the internet, this game would be pretty much invisible, I guess. So one of the well-known names picked up the game, played, and the effect was enormous. I mean, it just jumped up extremely fast. There were some other content creators a bit smaller, but they really made a very good job, for which I'm really thankful to all of the content creators that really take the interest in the game. And I'm looking forward actually what's gonna happen, because this gives the game a second life pretty much, and a real chance to appear on the market. So it will help me personally as well, because I have an idea for how to develop this game even further. I have an idea for some other new spaceships to add, at least 2, just to fill up those 2 empty gaps, and then some new weapons. And it's just that, okay, I have not that much time right now before release date, and I will probably add it later on in the game. It depends also if the game will be liked by the players. Has to be honest, like if the reception will not be very good, then maybe there will be not that much point into investing much time in the game. But I would like to add some features in the game as well in the future. Besides, I have quite a lot of ideas for another games in the future, and also very small indie titles. So hopefully the results of Nebula will allow me to continue my game dev journey. So the release date is 25th of January. Keep your fingers crossed. I will be 3:00 p.m. European time releasing the game. So see you next week. And that was just a short update for Nebula. Have a great coming weekend, and take care. Ciao.